Capricorn. Welcome to your October 2023 tarot. I almost said astrology. Welcome to your tarot reading for October. The astrology is going to be very busy for October. So I highly suggest and recommend that you check out the Rising and Sun astrology readings for each sign on Patreon. If you're already a Patreon member, thank you for your support. If you're not a Patreon member and you're not really ready to be a Patreon member, you can also get those readings individually. I think there are 3 signs that we still have to upload, but you can get each of the rising sign and sun sign astrology readings individually as well if you're not ready. And you can get the classes as they are put up for the universe tier. So yeah, there are options now. And if you follow us on Patreon, which is absolutely free to do, you'll get notice of when those things are published. So you'll be in the know when you can just purchase the reading or purchase the video, the class or whatever, and you don't have to do the whole commitment. I get it. Like I totally get that. So but yeah, October's really busy. We've got 2 eclipses. I'm sure you guys have probably heard about eclipse season already. 2 eclipses, both are ruled by Venus and Virgo, both are Venetian. And Mercury will be flying through 3 different signs. So it's going to be really fast and it's going to be very crazy. And we have a lot of South Node and Pluto business. And there's a lot of closures happening, endings happening, changing of your belief systems, possibly because of revelations that happen. Like October's really busy. So I just like for everybody to be prepared for it, all of it. Let's grab a surrender card, Capricorn. Let's see what it is that you are surrendering for October. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Capricorn, October 2023. What is it? All right, let's go through again. I want you guys to take a deep breath. There we are. There we are. That one was like, this is the one, no doubt. Flew right out of my hand. Let's see what it is. Oh, I love this. Awesome. Scorpio. Scorpio got 3 cards. This was one of them. Surrender to your soul's path. There's a fly in here. Hold on 1 second for me, you guys. I have no idea where it went or what it's doing, but yeah. Oh, there it is. Maybe it'll settle. It's so annoying. And it really likes this area. So surrender to your soul's path. That's what your card is. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So surrender to your soul's path, Capricorn. Yep. And this really is a month that surrendering and accepting things and all of that good stuff is highly recommended because there's nothing we can control right now. We can control ourselves. We can take responsibility. We can take accountability. We can be honest with ourselves. We can make changes where things need to be changed. And allowing yourself to do those things, it's not easy, but it is definitely worth it. Okay. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Swords. So I've always said that like things, and I don't remember where I heard this, but I've always said this one thing that like in arguments or when you're talking to somebody about your beliefs, it's always better for you and the person to be happy than for you to be right all the time. And I feel like that also has a lot to do with your journey too. I would rather you be happy and doing what you love to do that brings you joy than not make any mistakes and always be like doing the right thing. You see what I'm saying? We have the Queen of Swords, like you don't always have to have it look right. You don't, so allowing yourself to remember that can get you out of the confusion. We have the Queen of Swords and we have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Queen of Swords, I know it's not earth energy, but this feels very much like your energy. For some reason, this feels like this is how you are presenting yourself. In October, I feel like you're really no nonsense this month. And you're no nonsense because you have things that you want to get accomplished and you have things that you want to get done. So let me show you the rest. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Three of Swords. I feel like the Three of Swords is healing. There's something that really wants to have the attention to heal this month. And I feel like there's a victory behind that. But I think that like part of me wants to say that I feel like you're thinking about it too much. You're like overthinking the fact that there are these things that need to be healed. Or it's like I don't want you to always be focusing on what it is that needs to be healed, but I do think that something's going to be healing this month. Let's clarify these cards. Queen of Swords. It could also be, no, let's just see. Yeah, you're very focused on what your calling is. Like I literally heard that as the Judgment card. Oh, where did it go? Sorry if that was loud on the microphone. The Judgment card came out on the Queen of Swords. Like you're very focused. You're like, I know what my calling is. And Judgment is literally like, here, let me help. Judgment is really the universe supporting you, but it's also the universe giving you that, hey, time to wake up. It's the wake up call, right? So I feel like you're sort of getting this wake up call this month. And so your focus is like laser sharp. And I think it's because you have allowed yourself to get confused and you have allowed yourself to let the focus fall off in the past, either because you were overthinking a situation or because you were just like, whatever reasons they are, right? Like you were letting other people's stuff get in your brain, whatever it is. But now there feels really much like there's this laser focus. And there's also a time of patience. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the Seven of Cups. So that Eight of Pentacles can become really, really monotonous. And so if you're kind of doing some of those, like the Eight of Pentacles is like admin work. Like the Eight of Pentacles is the work that you don't necessarily want to do, but you kind of have to do it. And I feel like in doing that, that's going to clear up the fog of the Seven of Cups. Because I feel like you have a lot of these opportunities, a lot of these projects that you want to work on, a lot of these things. But if you don't organize yourself and if you don't get I hate that I'm saying these words, but if you don't get your ducks in a row, I hate that sentiment. um, you're going to continue to be confused. So I feel like there's sort of this, like, it's time for you to take accountability so that you can see a clearer path. Opening up to a clearer path, accountability to a clearer path. And like, especially those of you Capricorns that have been entrepreneurs, either you are now or you have been in the past. I know a lot of Capricorns that are entrepreneurs and like love being their own boss too. So I would not be surprised, like if there's many of you. But for those of you who are entrepreneurs, you know that things take time for that success to happen. Things take time for people to be able to see you. Things take time for, the whole everything to come together and really be running smoothly. And so that's why I feel like the Hanged Man is here. I feel like the Hanged Man on the Six of Wands is giving you the opportunity to pause and recognize, like looking at success, first of all, in a different perspective. Because success is not always going to be like getting all the money and buying the big house and being able to travel wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go, however you want that to look, right? That's not always going to be what success looks like. Abundance for me, and I know for a lot of people, is time. Time where I'm not working, time where I'm able to bake, time where I'm able to rest and relax my weary bones, and time where I'm able to spend with my partner, and time I'm able to spend with my kids and my cats. And like it's abundance isn't always, and success doesn't always look like monetary things, right? And so there's this is that time to be able to really focus on like the details, the mundane details of existence, because that's also part of your soul's path. You know what I mean? Like, hate to break it to you, your soul's path isn't just going to be like cupcakes and rainbows and butterflies and lollipops and spiritual awareness and yoga retreats and, like it's also going to be the difficult parts of life too. And it's going to be lessons, and it's going to be, finding ways to treat yourself better. The Knight of Swords with the Three of Swords. Very much watching your words, very much having emotional maturity, very much practicing how to control your reactions is a huge part of you not hurting other people's feelings and other people not hurting your feelings. Now, if people are coming at you aggressively and you're getting your feelings hurt, that's a pause. That's a pause right there. You stop things. Like, like I tell everybody in my life, I'm like, if I feel like you're coming at me aggressively, I'm going to hold my hand up. And that's not to be like rude to you. That's to express and show you that you're not going to, we're going to have an adult conversation, or we're not going to have the conversation at all. I'd rather the first part, but I got to have peace, right? I make boundaries for myself. I will not insert myself into conversations where I feel like I'm being attacked anymore. But I had to learn that not everybody was attacking me all the time. I am not always being attacked. I'm not being attacked by my parents. I'm not being attacked by my partner. I'm not being attacked by my friends. They're not trying to make me feel bad. They're not trying to whatever, right? Like there's this resilience that's happening for you, and that needs to be shown in emotional maturity, controlling your reactions, taking accountability, having boundaries for yourself, things like that. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card, and oof, yes, your energy has finally shown up. Thank you. With that Earth, right? We have 2 Earth cards here. That's it. One is the Knight of Pentacles, and the other one was the Eight of Pentacles, which is funny because both of those are the similar energies. Like, don't miss the details. Really let yourself, like, take each step moving forward and don't skip the details. And a Leo energy may be also helping you, but this is teaching you resilience in a lot of ways. This is teaching you how to show up for yourself and how to be resilient. You know, showing up for yourself, like when you allow yourself to be emotionally mature about things, that's showing up for yourself. No kidding. Not even a little. So cool. Anyways, I love you guys. Oh, my 6-month reading, January reading, is January to June 2024 reading is available. If you order it in October, you also get December energy. So you'll get December through June if you order and book in October. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful October, and I'll see you later. Bye, Capricorn.